Welcome back to NGN. I'm Julian. I'm here with Will from Atlas Reactor. We already talked with P. earlier, the game's executive producer. You're the designer of this game, right?
That's generous.
Okay, that was the title I was told to address you by.
They let me have it, but it's a group effort.
So, were you in on this game from the beginning? Like, what were you thinking for the first stab game?
We wanted to make a turn-based game without the waiting around. We love playing board games. We love that the table talk keeps it interesting, but when you're in the digital world, you don't quite have the same dynamic. So we wanted to figure out how to crack that problem. And eventually, Peter kind of walked in one day and said, you know that simultaneous turn thing we shouldn't do? We should do it. And then he left for the day, and we had to figure that out.
That's funny. So yeah, I've been told repeatedly by a lot of people here, at Trion Worlds, that this is a game that you can explain it, but to really understand it, you have to jump in and play it, right?
Yeah, there's a favorite quote of mine from Leonard Bernstein, which is, in order for great things to happen...
Oh, we're going to roll out some Leonard Bernstein now. All right.
Well, in order for great things to happen, you need a plan and not quite enough time. And that's every turn of Atlas Reactor.
There you go. That sounds like Atlas Reactor in a nutshell, though, right? You have 20 seconds to plan.
It's way too much time
between four people.
Way too little time.
Yeah,
at the same time.
it's not nearly enough. So having introduced this game to some players and having them play it in closed beta, how's the reaction to it?
It's overwhelmingly positive. We love to see that. It actually hit Steam at very positive, so we're very happy about that. Users are loving it once they get it. And it's so new right in the beginning that first game can be almost like shocking. Like, this is not what I expected.
Right.
I did not expect to be making decisions at the exact same time as everybody else in the match. I did not expect for every turn to be like the river dropping in poker where I have no idea who's going to win.
Yeah.
But you get better and you get better and you get better and you see where that strategy is and you see how to make better decisions and better prediction it.
Yeah, and now it's like some players though, it's one of those, the classic, old cliche of easy to learn, difficult to master, right? Yeah. And we're seeing now in the closed beta some really impressive competitive play at the higher levels.
Yeah, and it's impressive to watch. Occasionally we'll corral into a room and it's like watching any other esport for us at this point. We now have an understanding of the game, and soon our spectator mode will get to the point where we can, get that across to everybody who's watching, where we're seeing plays and fakes that just make us scream, and people can hear us from outside of the room, just
He did what? Nice. Where can we find all your stuff?
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, where else, Joe?
MySpace.
Everything.
Friendster.
Atlas Reactor.
/Atlas Reactor.
You can't miss it.
Okay, it's everywhere. Type in a website /Atlas Reactor.
And the Blue Muzzy will be there to answer
your
your queries.
Sounds great. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for tuning in to NGN.